Alrighty guys, welcome back to another LEGO set review from BrickByBrick. And today we have set number 75017, Duel on Geonosis. And this is the third time I've tried to record this video, just today. Because I was recording it once and then, I just had to go do something. So I was like 5 minutes in. I just started looking at like the third figure. And I figured, oh well, might as well just, restart it. So I came back later, and I got 20 minutes into the video. I was about to do I was outroing the video, and then all of a sudden my camera decided to tell me that it was out of battery. So, that was great, and I lost all the footage. So anyway, yeah, this is the fourth time. Hopefully it works. And I mean the third time, not the fourth time. But yeah. So anyway, starting off with FA4 Pilot Droid, and I know everything about this guy because I've talked to him about him like a million times. And he doesn't fit in the speeder, so it's a little weird that he's included in the set. I don't know why he is, but he's here and he's exclusive. So yeah, you can see his head print there. Got some little gray printing. It's a Commando droid head. And the rest of him is pretty simple. That's the only exclusive part, and he can just drive around like this. Second figure we'll take a look at is Poggle the Lesser, and it's a really weird name. Don't know why he's named that, but he is a Geonosian, so that's why he looks weird. I learned in my last recording that the best way to take a look at these Death Star plans is under heavy light. So there you go. You can kind of see it. If it focuses, that would be really awesome. There we go. Now you can kind of see the Death Star plans. They look pretty cool. They're exclusive to this set, and Poggle the Lesser has them. His other accessory is this 4-length bar piece cane, and you can see his head, mold, and print look very, very cool. So anyway, it's kind of got like the little subtle coloring printed on there, as well as the nose, mouth, and eyes, and he looks cool. There's the mold. Just a very cool looking headpiece. The torso and legs are no different. They look great. Super detailed. I don't really know what to say about them because I don't really know who this character is or what he's doing or what these are. I mean, you can see his skin's got some weird colors on it. He's got this little thing down there. I don't know. Don't know much about this character. I do know he's in the movie. I remember seeing him. He does have these wings. He's a Geonosian. That's about all I know. Yeah. So anyway, we'll put the wings back on. The thing is, they don't stay on very well because it's 4 sheets of plastic that's somewhat thick, and they're trying to spread apart and become flat. So, his head doesn't like to stay on either because it is rubbery, and that combined with the wings pushing up against them makes it kind of want to fall apart all the time. So the third figure we'll take a look at is Count Dooku. Poggle is also exclusive to this set. He's an exclusive character to this set. So Count Dooku, this is a third version of Count Dooku. The newest version. It's the only tan flesh for the flesh-colored version of the movie of Episode 2, Count Dooku. The other version is a yellow skin version from the movie, and also a Clone Wars version of this figure with flesh-colored skin. You can see his torso print there. It's pretty cool. He's got the little clasp and the belt. Clasp holds on the cape, which it's a cool brown cape. He has no back printing or leg printing. There's the other side of his face. It looks more serious. Yeah. And his hairpiece is very cool. The same one as Jack and Bruce Wayne and Anakin from Episode 2. And yeah, he has this cool bent hilt lightsaber. And it's in chrome silver for the first time, I think. And his lightsaber blade is red. He's a Sith, and he has this cool Force lightning, which is very, very cool. I know I said he has this cool stuff that's really cool, but, you know, whatever. Can't really avoid that. And then the coolest figure in the set, in my opinion, is Yoda. This is the third version of Yoda we've ever gotten. We got one from the movies, and that was a while ago, back when they had yellow skin. All the figures had yellow skin. And that one wasn't super great. His head had no printing on it. It was like all one color with all molded details. And the Clone Wars version was a bit better, but this version is probably my favorite of all of them. The skin color is more accurate. The molding on his head is fantastic. As you can see there, it's got all this depth to it. The eyes printed on there, cool. And he has hair printed on the back. There's the back of his torso print, and the back of his, I mean, not the back of anything, the front of his torso print, which is really cool. You can see it has his skin color on there. His hands are in his skin color, and his lightsaber here is just a normal green lightsaber, not a chrome hilt or anything, just a normal silver color. And he does come with this piece, which is used for a play feature. So, we will start taking a look at this set, and we'll start with the speeder for Count Dooku. He can't really hold anything while he's on his speeder, so, you know. And it doesn't have any clips to hold his lightsaber or anything, which is a little bit interesting, because usually they do include a bunch of clips and stuff on every vehicle ever to hold all their weapons and keep it all there, but not in this set. So Count Dooku here is on his little speeder bike. He fits nice. He's standing on there. I don't know what these pieces are for. This is to keep it above the ground, just suspended, because normally it would just hover around like this, and that's what it would look like. But they did include this piece so that you can actually make him stay up there. I think I put that back too far. There we go, that looks right. But it has a little light on the front with the handlebars. Cool design in the back. It kind of like slopes backwards. And it's got this piece up in the top just to give it more depth. I really do like this this piece used here. It definitely makes the speeder feel a lot more unique. It's got these little triangle pieces too. Just all in all, this is a really cool looking speeder. And I know I sound like I'm talking really, really fast, and it's kind of because I want to get this video over with, because I've recorded it a million times. But, yeah. And the speeder would be on the little escape route area. That's kind of like the exit that Dooku uses to get away in the movie. This is from Episode 2, when they're fighting on Geonosis. Yoda and Dooku are fighting, and Anakin and Obi-Wan are fighting someone else. They're there too. And this tower is the little tower that they almost get crushed by. But we will also get to that later. And we're going to start off taking a look at the entrance. This is what would be visible from the outside of this little area. You'd be able to see this little shape, which is, you know, it's got the little triangular top. This is a cool symbol there. I mean, it's like a cool little arch decoration thing. I really do like the 8x16 tile here. It's very big, very cool. It's got these little details on the front. I do like the slope that it goes out by. And yeah, it has this little rock which you attach to the side. This is what it looks like from the back, by the way. This is for a play feature, this is for a play feature, and this is also for play feature, this handle. And it's just got some of these rocks, which is why it's not flat all the way around. But this rock here goes on the side, and this rock over here clips on too, and this has a play feature as well. So you can see this little handle here, it opens up, and it has this little crate. This crate is where you can store Count Dooku's lightning, which I believe he does use his Force lightning in the movie at this scene, so I believe that's why they included that. And that's just a cool place to store it, so that it's not always in his hand. So he doesn't always have to be summoning Force lightning. And from the inside, the arch looks very much the same. It has this cool little light fixture on the top, which is kind of a play feature. It's easy to remove, so you can use it when Yoda and Dooku are fighting, which is basically what this set is. One of them can use the Force. Say Yoda's using the Force to make that crash into Count Dooku, and it crushes him and he has to go to the hospital with a broken leg. Because that's what happens in the movie. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Yeah. I do like the light fixture on the end with the little megaphones. Cool design. You can see also on here, there's also these clips here. This is how it attaches to this whole wall piece. There's just the clips there. And you also have these little things, which are kind of like flick missiles, in the sense that they're more like force missiles. They're not real missiles, but it's something that, like, after Yoda sends Dooku to the hospital, Dooku pulls this out and throws it at Yoda. You know, there's two of those, one on each side. Just a little play feature there. So then, they're fighting some more, and Yoda and Dooku are right here. Yoda uses the Force, and he can use this play feature here, which pulls out that rock, this little piece. It basically just pushes it out, because it's just on a jumper stud. So that's a pretty cool play feature. We'll just take a look at it down the wall. When I push this, you will see the rock fly out here, and Yoda will fall over. You know, let's make Dooku fall over, because he's the bad guy here. And because Yoda doesn't want to stand. So yeah. There we go. And that's pretty cool. This is another play feature, which we'll take a look at in a minute. But the other play feature, the third one, is in the movie, there's this tower here, and Dooku uses the Force on the tower, because like Anakin and Obi-Wan are underneath the tower. So he uses the Force on the tower to make it come down and crush them, basically. But Yoda ends up letting him get away, because that's what Dooku wants to do. He's not trying to fight, he wants to escape with the Death Star plans, which is why they're included in the set. Yeah. Poggle and FA4, I have no idea why they're included. But Yoda uses the Force to lift it up before it crushes them. So thank you, Benny, for standing in as Obi-Wan. Yeah. So anyway, yeah. It's got this cool rock here, just some random details. This little thing, little cord, 2 gold studs, and there's all these rocks here on the side. It's got some cool details. And just has some cool parts too, with these little arches. There's 3 of them. Goes down the line. This rock here. Basically, I really like the way this looks. It's built nicely, and has very cool play features, which makes it a great set. Honestly, probably my favorite Lego Star Wars set from 2013. So anyway, we'll take a look at the last play feature when we wrap up the review. Also, this thing does go like that. You can fold it in so that you got a more you know, curved wall, which I believe the wall is curved in the movie, so it is more accurate to do that. But I do like the way it looks flat, because then this connects together. If you spread it apart, then it looks a little bit weird. So anyway, this play feature here, basically, bringing all the play features together, see, the things that can happen are, Yoda can, like, pull this down, Dooku pushes it away, I'm just going to put it back, Dooku can take these and throw them at Yoda using the Force, and they hit Yoda, and Yoda does some super cool move, and because Dooku moves over here, and he does some super cool move and attacks him. This thing basically allows you to control Yoda and make him do cool flips and stuff. Yoda uses the Force on this rock, knocks out Dooku. They're fighting around some more, just attack each other, and then FA4 can just be sitting here, and Dooku uses the Force to pull this thing down, which doesn't make sense because FA4 is Dooku's pilot droid, I think. And then Dooku runs away and hops on a speeder and flies away with the Death Star plans that Poggle has for some reason still. But basically this thing can flip Yoda 360 degrees, jump him from here all the way over to here. You can move in, out, cool dodges, blocks, force jumps. Basically anything you can do with this, Yoda can do. So it's a very cool set, very creative play feature, especially on the part of the Yoda jumping thing. I also like the fact that it adds little things that they can use the Force on. It definitely makes a pretty cool battle arena. This set has a great play value. It also has a pretty good aesthetic appeal to it. Especially when you look at it from the front. I really like the way this looks, this little area, and yeah. So I'm gonna end the video here. Finally got this video done. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please rate, comment, and subscribe, and have a fantastic day, and I'll see you guys all later.